You know, this game, I haven't played it before, but oh, yeah, I feel like screen-based controls makes the most sense. Do I? Oh crap. But I picture in this game like this is gorgeous, right? Like actually look at what we're looking at right now. This is a very pretty game. I didn't realize you could fucking die. I didn't realize there'd be like blood and shit. I mean, we're basically playing Happy Wheels right now, right? I feel like you can like crest this hill. You don't have to die. Let me try the other controls. I want to try the other control setting. So now it's just like left or right. It feels the same. It feels the same. But now it's like... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. This is a very pretty game. And like, when I go out in real life, it's never how I picture it. It's good. Don't get me wrong, like... I like going out. And it can be better than I picture it. It really can be. But it's just like the world that exists in my head is a little bit different from the world that exists. And I think that I have a pretty like realistic look on life. I don't like it's not like in my head it's like fantastical or anything. It's just like, you know, nature can be pretty cool. And I like it, but I feel like the best moments, the moments when I'm like best able to appreciate nature, are when it takes me by surprise. It catches me off guard. If I go outside, I'm like, oh, it's a nice day. Let's go out. Let's go to this place. This place is very pretty. When I go, and I'm like expecting it to be nice, it never seems to live up. But sometimes you're just out, maybe for a practical reason. Maybe you're going somewhere, and you see something, and you're just kind of, I'm just kind of like, that's pretty gorgeous, you know? I just sometimes surprise myself with what I find, and I think little moments like those, you know, there's a lot of beauty um, in the unexpected, and I kind of like that. I like to be caught off guard, because the worst thing that can happen to a place is you get used to it. There are places that I love that I've been a lot. You know, I'm used to them. They become mundane. Like the most extraordinary places can become mundane if you spend all of your time there. What's the solution to that? I don't know. I'll tell you though, that's what makes it all the more kind of... It makes it a lot more enjoyable. Those are the places that kind of catch me off guard. The places that I'm used to. And then I take a moment. You know, sometimes I look at someone's face and I'm like, I'm used to this. This is normal. I don't think I'm actually perceiving what they look like. Because if you look a little bit too long, you're like, holy shit, who am I even looking at? I'm seeing them for what they actually look like, rather than what I've gotten used to. Like the features that I sort of identify those people as are the features that I've gotten used to. But you look a bit deeper, you look a bit closer, and you realize that they're not just features. There's a whole. I think about that a lot because, you know, when I'm talking about places, places are much the same. I'll walk the same route, or I'll, you know, get the same bus route over and over again because I've got places to be regularly. And then one day, maybe it's quiet, maybe it's moving a bit slow, I don't know. There's just something that will catch my attention. Something in an area that I've been before, you know, that I know well, I'm familiar with, but something will catch my attention in a way that it hasn't before, or at least that it hasn't in a long time. And I kind of live for those moments. Those are the moments where I feel the most sort of at ease with my surroundings. Like, I feel like I can really appreciate where I am, what I've got. Because let's be real, right? Like, a lot of the time, I'm just going through the motions, right? I'm just kind of... I'm there to get to somewhere else. I guess that's what it is. It's in between places, right? That doesn't happen so much with the places where I actually spend the time. But the in-between places, they almost don't feel real. You know, they're places in between, you know, they're liminal space. Just locations that exist because they have to, right? Because to get from one place to another, you gotta go through the space in between. But I'm not there for the space in between, I'm there for point A and point B, right? Sometimes, when you have a point A and a point B, you gotta appreciate the space in between. And that's why I think this game's kind of interesting, because I've always thought, like, it would be really nice if I had a bike. I could go biking places, you know, without a destination. You can do that. You can walk without a destination. I've done that before. I think it really, like, connects me with the environment, right? I think a bike would be nice. You can go to much further places. That's like the big thing, is like you can cover so much more ground on a bike. I don't have a bike. I don't know if I really want the responsibility of owning a bike. But I do think, how nice would it be to just go somewhere I've not been before? And I could do that. I could do that without a bike. I could go get a bus to somewhere I've never been and just walk in a direction for a long time. But I don't do those kinds of things without prompting. I don't go places if I don't have a place to go. I'm bad for it, because I think it is nice. It is nice to go out and to kind of connect with the world in a more, like, significant way. But, you know, a lot of the time I'm not doing that.